Hi, my name is Bob Kendall. You know me from the Kendall Report. I help you manage your portfolios and protect your wealth. The way that I do that is through our software platform, Portfolio Expert. This platform is amazing. It covers over 16,400 symbols. You can build as many portfolios as you want to manage and to protect your wealth. What you'll find by setting up a trial of our software is that we're going to train and walk you through every step to become what we refer to as an ETF hacker. We're going to show you how to take your favorite ETF and make it something really special, and it's owned by you. We also call this building your own personal funds. And what that means is you're going to build your own personal mutual fund. It is all yours. You can pick the stocks that you do, and the software will walk you from A to Z, telling you when to buy and sell, how much to buy and sell, including helping you to protect your capital through the signals that when the market rolls over will get you to cash and out of harm's way. It's very simple from here. It's just sign up, click the link down below. We'll get you in our system. As soon as you get in there, we will notify you of a live webinar to walk you through every step so you understand exactly how to use this product and how to manage your portfolios and protect your wealth. Sign up now, just click the link below. In yesterday's action, we saw a complete failure. We traded up into an all-time new high, and then the markets reversed as the treasuries just took off, going up to those areas that I've discussed over the past week or so, around 1.72 to 1.76. We actually flirted with that 1.76 number and closed at 1.73 on the treasuries. This is really bad news for the markets. There's a lot of pressure going on in the 10-year market and in the 30. This is also illustrating that the Fed really isn't controlling things. Now, we did see the curve flatten a little bit yesterday, but overall, this really rattled the markets, especially in the tech area, as we saw the NASDAQ down 3%. The S&P did the best, down 1.7, and the Russell down 2.9. But as we come into Friday, I spent a lot of time talking about the importance of the 10-period moving average on the daily charts, both on the NASDAQ and on the S&P, and I thought they would be very substantial support. There was a PPM value of 0.54, which suggested that was going to be a significant point to hold. We actually signaled an STX buy signal. Overnight, we were seeing some stability. We'll see how it opens in the morning, but it does look like all of a sudden there's some critical levels that could be challenged in the next couple of days. The interesting thing is we didn't see a lot of selling in our database. I'll go through that as usual. And we did see it downtick, but it's still above that critical 22%. More on that here in a little bit. But as we come into Friday, this is going to be significant to see how people want to position themselves ahead of the weekend. It looks like it will be a typical Friday where we get some pressure, maybe a late reversal. We'll see how this goes. This video is going to be short tonight just because I had some major hardware issues and I finally got them fixed just to get something out. So I'm going to go ahead and finish a short video, make sure you get have all the details for the morning, and I'm going to do a live stream the last hour on Friday. We'll finish off the week together, so make sure you join that or watch the replay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and see what they're telling us. As I review the WaveTech database, as I mentioned, we did hold the 22% level. We saw 1,102 sell signals, 204 buy signals, and both were negative ratios as far as the buy-sell ratios go, but we were at 27.80, so we're remaining above that 0.22 level, and we're lining up with a lot of cluster of things. We're right at the 10-period moving average. We're right at the critical level on the database. So there's going to be a big battle zone that we're going to watch unfold over the next couple days. And as always, this is Friday, so the intermediate database will be running tonight. And my expectation is we'll see some liquidation, but I don't think we're going to see any material liquidation as the markets are continuing to be very close, as the markets continue to trade around all-time highs. As I review the S&P futures, we're trading at the 3915.75 level, up 9.75 on the session, and we are seeing some recovery and starting to trade back above that 10 period moving average, which is 39.11 right now. As we look at the market grid for today, we look at R1 is 39.18. We've already traded above that. So look for R2, R3 on the upside today. On the downside, the extreme is going to be 38.93. I don't know if we're going to be able to print down that low. The next level below that would be the 38.76 21 period moving average level. So if we did get through the 38.93, then we would move down toward that 76 level, which would be just below S2. But the expectations for today is an S1, R2 with the possibility of an R3 on the upside. As I mentioned in the opening comments, we did get an STX buy signal. As we look at yesterday's range, we'll see that the STX number was 39.33. We closed at 39.15. This suggests we should see at least 1 to 2 days up, but most likely what it's suggesting is that we're going to remain above this 10 period moving average, 39.14.15. We closed just above it yesterday. As we look at the market grid, it looks like an S1, R2 is a minimum. Just like with the futures, we could trade as high as R3, which would be 39.49. But there's definitely that 10 period moving average is at a 0.38. It's still in a trend mode. It's likely to remain above 0.22 tomorrow. So if that occurs, we should continue to trade along that 10 period moving average. If we do get through it on a closing basis, I'll talk about that in the live stream tomorrow. Next market that I'll cover is the NASDAQ. It's up 48 handles right now, up 0.38 on the session. We did see a drastic move down. We saw an outside reversal here. So a lower close would suggest a possibility of a couple more days of lower prices. Just like on the S&P, we did get an STX buy signal. So that suggests we should have at least 2 days up. There's major pressure, however, at that 21 period moving average in the pattern. So we have a very mixed picture, and typically when we get to this type of configuration where we have the PPM1 a positive, PPM2 in a trend mode, PPM3 in a negative but not in trend mode, we usually set up a broad trading range. So the key levels for today will be this 12,944. Looking at the market grid, we're looking for an S1, which so far overnight the low was 12,713. That probably that satisfied the S1. We've reached R1, so look for an R2, possibility of an R3 on this. I think there'll be a recovery into the pattern. If we did close lower, as I mentioned, this would have negative connotations. I'll cover that also in the live stream. The final market that I'll cover tonight is gold. Gold is trading above its 21 period moving average. I've been talking about this bottoming formation that's setting up, and this is critical. We do have PPM1 now in a trend mode. PPM2 is just slightly negative, and if we're able to close above that level, which is 1737, currently trading 1740, then we will continue to move up toward the levels I've been discussing over the past several days between the 1760 and 1780 level. So folks, I apologize for the short video tonight. It's very late my time, so I want to get this out to you. I'll see you in the final hour of the session tomorrow, Friday. Thanks again for watching. Hey folks, if you enjoyed this content, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell so you'll know when I do these videos.